The Leach Pottery was set up in 1920 by Bernard Leach and Shoji Hamada when he was invited to come to St Ives by the artist community that was already here, and he was in Japan at the time. And so they came here and set up a pottery from scratch, and he became one of the most prominent artists of the 20th century. Bernard Leach then invited potters from all over the world to come and train with him. So he had apprentices and sort of trainees here on site. So some quite prominent and famous potters from all over have carried on that legacy and have sort of gone around the world and set up their own potteries. And that's continued right up to the present day.
One way or another, the Leach has always been important to me.
So when Julia Twomlow, an old friend, became the first director of the Leach when it became a trust, we put our heads together to see how Seasalt and Leach could work together. Seasalt helps with the training and education of new apprentices in the spirit of Bernard Leach's original vision.
We now have one potter who's completed a 3-year apprenticeship and is now working for us as a studio potter. And then our second apprentice, Matt, is in his final year now, and we've just taken on Annabelle as our third apprentice. So it supports the studio because it gives us a sort of broader workforce, but it also means that we train people up to become incredibly specialised. When Bernard Leach set up the pottery in 1920, he invited apprentices and students to come and work here. So we feel like we're continuing that legacy.
Our mutual dedication to craft, and of course our Cornishness, is what binds us.
Our craft comes with the design of our textiles, which reflect the people and place we live. They're all hand designed, often by my wife Sophie. The love that I see going into our prints is more than matched by the Leach's love of pottery.
And we're both creative industries that are inspired by Cornwall, so it's nice to be able to work with a partner who has a lot of the same values and kind of context to us, and yeah, it's a great partnership.
In the future, well, more of the same.
More apprentices, and the Leach going from strength to strength. We'll be looking at further bursaries in the future, and between us, hoping to come up with other ideas to help the pottery flourish.